it's strange. Last night, I've done self-hypnosis for years. Before I go to bed, it's just something I got in the habit of doing when I was a teenager, actually. Because I think that's a valuable thing to do. Just really allowing to clear your brain, let positive thoughts come in to affect your life in a positive way to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish in your life. That's something that I've done. Now, last night, I was just telling Mark about this too, who's not coming to the gym today because he's a wuss. No, I'm just kidding. He's not coming to the gym because he is sore as heck and he's just started working out again. So I understand that. But I downloaded, a couple of different hypnosis things on the internet, and I've been listening to them. Just positive thinking, nothing, just more about how to just be a better person, And it was so strange because normally I'm not an easy person to hypnotize from an outside source, outside of self-hypnosis. But this time it's starting, because I've been doing this a few nights, and I've been waking up in the middle of the night to the sound of 2, 1. You are now wide awake and alert. And I'm like, geez. Because, I mean, being completely, seemingly unconscious, and then waking up to that. Now, I believe, based on my limited knowledge of psychology, I believe that you're really only receptive to hypnosis while you're in REM mode, or REM. I would think so. At least when you're sleeping like that. But I'm not sure. I don't know. It's fantastic. I did wake up feeling fantastic, though. I will say that. Because I just put it on repeat on my iPod. I'm watching the resignation, or I guess not resignation. I don't know. I'm watching the speech by Egypt's President Mubarak right now online.
I have seen that it is required to delegate the powers and authorities of the president to the vice president as per the constitution.
The drama increases in Egypt. They'll work it out. The people are responsible for their government, and they're doing what they think is right, and, time will tell. But that's how it should be, isn't it? People are responsible for their government. And that's what citizens should do of their country when they are not happy with their government. They've been pretty peaceful for the most part over there, and kicking him out of office, or trying to. They're not succeeding. Hopefully it stays peaceful, but it's an interesting situation to watch from a distance here. It's here. So you decided now to get a new phone. You were having so much problems with the Droid Incredible.
Yes.
And explain.
I went through 3 of the Incredibles, so I decided I'm finally going to complain about it and get the free phone. Hoping for the iPhone, didn't quite get it.
Alright, so they didn't give you a free iPhone, and you're not eligible for the upgrade, so they're going to charge you a fortune for the iPhone. So they give you a Samsung what?
I actually forgot. Fascinate?
Fascinate. Okay.
There it is.
Nice, pretty phone. Nice and big. Do you like that?
I do. It's a lot better than the other one, size-wise, right?
Alright, so you got the battery in there.
There you go.
Good. 8 megapixel camera.
I got a free memory card too, look at that.
Well, it should come with a memory card. How many gigs is the memory card? 4 or 8?
Well, I see a 6, so I'm guessing 16. I can't get it out.
16 would be great.
Right, I have to touch it, which really...
Oh, it comes with Facebook. How about that?
Whoa.
Neat.
Well, look at that.
Oh, there's the startup. Let's see if we have a nice animated...
I don't like touching the screen.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Front-facing camera?
No. Whoa.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Maybe.
It looks like a front-facing camera. It's a good-looking phone. I already like it better than anything HTC. I'm reading about this new supercomputer on the Daily on my iPad, and it's really interesting. Like, what captivates me about modern-day supercomputers, because doesn't that sound like such a 1960s term? Because those supercomputers back then can't do a tenth of what our personal computers do today. So to think about these supercomputers being our standard home computers, or integrated within our homes or our lives or our brains, or who knows what the heck they're going to do, just blows my mind. Listen to this statistic. This is just cool. With the capability to perform 10 quadrillion calculations per second and essentially make Intrepid look like a tortoise, to put it in perspective, you would need every person in the United States performing 86,400 calculations per day for a year to match what Mira can do in a second. Isn't that cool? The article goes on to speculate as to what even the next generation of computers after this one would do. This one is supposed to calculate things the example it gives. Consider, if you will, an electric car that can go 1,000 miles without needing a charge, or the ability to predict when and where a powerful hurricane will hit, or even a viable explanation of the evolution of the universe. So, yeah, I mean, this would tackle some of those pressing issues. But the next generation, I think it's cool that they say only exist in theory. We just don't have the technology to make them. We would want to be able to ask the computer questions. How will a typhoon in India affect coffee prices in Colombia? Is it possible to truly build a nuclear safe nuclear reactor? Interesting, right? So look, let's see, 1960, because this reminds me of 1960 to today. That was how many years? Oh God, 50. I don't want to wait 50 years. So 30 to 50 years, we ought to be able to have something like that in our pocket with our iPhone 38. That would be cool.